So what about combining all the ideas I've had so far together into one? Surely that's the best way of doing it, right? Because then I've got all these ideas that are working, so why don't they all work together? I think they should. I like the Ninetales with the Heatran already. I've done like a couple of games already, but that's it. Encore Disable with the Magma Storm trapping makes perfect sense to me, especially because Ninetales perfectly covers Landorus, Incarnate, and all those ground types that would otherwise be bodying Heatran. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. Gastrodon still makes sense in my head, so I think it's reasonable to go with it. I think this is basically what, like, was it the, like, I think it might have been the starting team that I had, but Chien-Pao was over Ninetales. But Ninetales makes a lot of sense to me. So it'd be quite funny if I go through all of that random stuff and like here's Hydrapple and all that stuff, and then just go back to basically, well, I had the team almost already. But yeah, I'm going to try out Supercell Slam just because it's a bit stronger. I did use it in mid-season showdown that I went to recently, and the very first Supercell Slam I clicked, I missed and lost the game on the spot. So I'm hesitant, but I might as well test it now just to see if it were to be necessary. Because otherwise I'll just fall back on Wild Charge, but I prefer not to take recoil unnecessarily and also be strong. He says as he is about to take a load of recoil because he misses, but might as well just test for now, just to see if it's worth it. Because there's a couple of things that Supercell Slam can do that Wild Charge can't. The main thing is that it just OHKOs Rapid Strike Urshifu, whereas a Wild Charge can be a roll depending on bulk. I don't know if that's so necessary given I have Gastrodon. That's one of my main considerations, and is the fact that I have Gastrodon, so will I need that Supercell Slam to absolutely KO this Urshifu? Because are they even going to bring Urshifu in the first place? They still might. People are. Even though I have Gastrodon, people are still bringing it. Which has been quite interesting. Again, this is where there is just no one playing the game. So I'm like 15 something or other on the ladder, aren't I, at the moment? I should have broken into the top 500. I guess I can just search for it, can't I? Yeah, 428. So that's not bad. Yeah, this is where there's just no one at all. Not the most ideal. To be fair, I am practicing quite early in the morning. But there's someone, so... And they're 1300, so don't want to lose. That would be... Yeah, I've got almost 200 more points than them, so losing would not be ideal. No Trick Room or anything on the Gothitelle. Oh, yeah, there's the Gothitelle Urshifu that everyone said would be absolutely broken. But it's not at all because people aren't using it. So... Okay, pretty reasonable. I think I'm perfectly content to go with Gastrodon Heatran here. It's Assault Vest, not Swords Dance, and the King Gambit. Bringing Iron Hands because they've got King Gambit, and I think I'm bringing Landorus as the last one. I'm expecting to Terra the Gastrodon, so Roaring Moon isn't going to be as good if I bring it. So I'm going to bring Landorus. And yeah, like, this is what I'm saying. People are still leading with Urshifu in the face of Gastrodon. I do not understand. So do I Terra the Heatran instead? That's probably more worthwhile at this point, isn't it? So that I don't get KO'd to the close combat. I mean, they can easily just go for Terra, not Terra, helping out close combat into Gastrodon, but I don't think that KOs. And if they do, they're trapped and yawned. But yeah, it's just fake out. It was just U-turn, that's fine. They are now either sacrificing their Ogerpon to KO my Gastrodon, or they're switching out here. This is, yeah, no, because I can always protect. Every single time protect. And get my sub up here. Because this is an awkward choice for them. But that is perfectly fine. Because now I can very much go for the trap into whatever this is. Now it might KO with the U-turn chip. But my EVs are still as clutch as ever. So that's good. And I might as well go for it here. Oh, look at that. He already knows. I guess I'll just Magma Storm the Gothic Tile. Psychic. Will that break my sub? It's going to be close. Nice. I'm wishing I did bring Roaring Moon. This would have been ideal to just go for Dragon Dance here. But hindsight. I guess I'll just go with Landorus and U-turn. I guess I won't U-turn. But that's fine. Yeah, there's the Flatter Main. So they're going to Helping Hand Moonblast KO my Landorus here. So I do need to KO the Gothitail this turn so that I can go for... No, that doesn't work, does it? Is it better than... Oh, yeah, no, because then they could Helping Hand Moonblast KO my Iron Hands, and I can't do anything about that. Then if they do, that's fine, actually, because then I'll just two-shot the Flutter Mane, and I can fake out the Flutter Mane now, so yeah, this is fine. And they Dazzling Gleam, so that doesn't KO my Landorus. So this is decent. Because I can act the Magma Storm. And... believe I just win now, right? Right? Consistency of Earth Power. Unless they crit. But they didn't crit. Yeah, so... and the crit would have been close to 30k regardless. So I will just... yeah, I'll switch Landorus here. That was nice. So, and that's the wrong paste one anyway, but I've saved the replay, so it's fine. Right. So... Roaring Moon would have been good there. But I've had it over Landorus, I just win on the spot on the turn I bring in Landorus, because I can just Dragon Dance. So it's still worth it. I feel like I do still need to lead with Gastron in case they lead with Urshifu again for some reason. I feel like I might lead with Roaring Moon here. It's not the worst. Heatran is still good here. And Iron Hands is still good here. Yeah, they did lead just with Urshifu again. I'm not sure why. But do I commit my Terror here? Because they can't touch my Roaring Moon if they... yeah, no, I can Terror and Dragon Lance here, right? Because they can't Surging Strikes my Flying type. And if they close combat, that's fine. And if they U-turn as well, then I won't take much damage and the thing gets yawned. So, yeah, this is fine. They did just close combat. That's alright. They are yawned. And now I get my Dragon Dance for free. And you gotta choose. And nothing except King Gambit can take the acrobatics now. So, yeah. This is fine. And then I just go Heatran, substitute Dragon Dance once again, right? What can they do to stop that? I'm seeing this is a very solid position now, and yes, we've wasted their Terror. So now, do they have any priority? It was only King Gambit, wasn't it? So do I play the sleep game? Because if I Magma Storm here and Acrobatics here, I win immediately if they stay asleep. But I think I still win if I do it this way round. Because the Psychic won't KO the Roaring Moon. What? Oh, the special defense drop. Whoops, I missed that. I am a fool. And now I think I might lose. Whoops, should have played the sleep game. Did not notice the special defense drop. That's one of the downsides of clicking through your moves so quick. But Heatran's still in a good position here. So I'll just go for this. That's fine. Get extra Magma Storm chip. I'll double here. I shouldn't be KO'd on either Pokemon. And if it's Flutter Mane, then if they lock into Shadow Ball, they don't beat the Iron Hands. And if they Moonblast, they don't beat the Heatran. So think it's Protect and Heavy Slam the Flutter Mane. Yeah. I can't see a way I lose if I Protect and Heavy Slam the Flutter Mane. Because if they have to Moonblast to KO... No, actually, no. Shadow Ball and Psychic might KO the Iron Hands. So I should still attack with the Heatran that turn. But yeah, that seemed alright. So I'm pretty content with that. But like I said, I don't know why... Whoops. I don't know why people are still bringing Rapid Strike Urshifu when I have Gastrodon. Like, that's the entire point. It's now really bad. So, a little bit odd, but we take those. Again, this is where it takes forever to find something. So far, I think actually this might... Because I haven't laddered too much on Showdown. I think this might actually be starting to be the point where I've laddered the highest I have so far this season. I mean, it's not that much. Like, some people it will be, but like someone of my experience, this isn't that much. I've topped the ladder before, so... And then what was the top? Yeah, 1800s, so... But this is the kind of team I should be able to defeat. Oh, it's just Golden Go over Flutter Mane. That's why I was like... It's basically what you would expect, but not quite. So again, I'll just test Gastrodon Heatran. Although, to be fair, what did they have for Ninetales? Well, they can lead with Golden Go, sure, but then... I'll save Ninetales for the next game. Iron Hands is really good here. Roaring Moon is decent. Landorus is decent. Go with Landorus to start off with. Let's protect Lysimungus. That's good. Oh, they just lead with this. Well, that means I have to do a non-zoom lens thing. There is nothing wrong with double protect here. And then I get a substitute. Yep, there's nothing stopping a substitute. I might lose my zoom lens, but... I shall Earth Power the Incineroar and substitute, I think. Yep, that's good. I do lose my zoom lens, so things are going to be a bit awkward now. But this is surely worth it, because now they can't break my substitute on the Heatran. And I will attempt to Yawn here, and I will attempt to Magma Storm here as they parting shot. And like I said, I don't care about them going for... Oh, they just knock off again. That doesn't break my sub. What are you doing? And I woke up, so... Come on, please, be the first person to go for parting shot into yourself. Please, switch to Amoonguss, parting shot yourself. That's a really good play. Do it. Someone do it. Don't parting shot me. The more important thing is your Incineroar doesn't sleep. Switch back to Amoonguss and parting shot yourself, please. Parting shot yourself. No! What are you doing? You need to parting shot yourself. Right, then I switched to Iron Hands. No, switch to Iron Hands. That's not Iron Hands. Do I switch to Iron Hands? I clicked on Landorus. I meant Landorus, but do I switch to Iron Hands instead? I think I do, actually. Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, because that's really not much. And, okay, yeah, I'm connecting with my non-Magma Storm, non-zoom lensed Magma Storms. That's good. So, now... guess I will Drain Punch the Incineroar, and... because I'm expecting a Spiky Shield on the Ogopon. Yeah, I'll Drain Punch here. A Magma Storm here. Oh, but they didn't. Okay, fine. Do I connect a non-zoom lens Magma Storm once again? I don't. That's fair enough. I was surprised they didn't Spiky Shield, but that's okay. And there's Golden Go. They have Terrored, so if I just hit my non-zoom lens Magma Storm into Golden Go, then I surely just win, right? So worth just going for Earth Power? No, it's not. Let's just be brave. Shadow Ball won't do it. Come on. Nice. And that should be Magma Storm range, so they can't go for any, like, Pollen Puff stuff. Oh, no, they're lefties. Okay. So they can definitely go for Pollen Puff. And I do not want you to do that. Therefore, I will Heavy Slam the Golden Go, and I will also Earth Power the Golden Go. There's no way I'm letting you Pollen Puff yourself. Sweet. Could have gone for Supercell Slam there, but that can miss. So that's 1 point for Wild Charge, I guess. So... so given what they brought, Ninetales is actually pretty decent. So I'll go with Ninetales Heatran. I'm going to switch up to Roaring Moon as well. And... like, Landorus wasn't used, it's still good. Iron Hands was still decent. I'm going to go Iron Hands here. Yeah, they did switch it up to that, that's alright. So... I think I will just get my Aurora Veil. Blizzard would be decent, but I get my sub. And I don't care about the Snarls. That's the key bit. And they wasted their Terror again. Like, that's fine. I missed the Heatran as well. I'll take it. But, yeah, like, that's surely not worth it. Right, so... I will attempt to Encore. And I'll just protect it, because Thunderbolt and Spore is surely going into the Heatran. Yeah. Just wasted turn. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Sludge Bomb's decent. I will attempt to Encore once again, and I will Magnum Storm the Raging Bolt. I did not get it off, that's fine. But there's the Magma Storm. That's good. And then... Encore here. And attempt to Magma Storm. Okay, that's good. They can't Spore or Rage Powder. And they're all trapped. So now I can Supercell Slam KO the Amoonguss. Because they're trapped and can't switch. This is a point for Wild Charge though, because Supercell Slam is scary now. And then I guess I still just Earth Power the Raging Bolt. Because the Magma Storm is going to brack up. Like, yeah, like, this is one of the nice things about Heatran. I literally do not care if you snarl me. Supercell Slam connects though, so that's good. It's just Incineroar. I'm fine with that. I will attempt to Drain Punch, and I will just go for Earth Power. This is fine. Raging Bolt's KO'd. Again, I don't care. Literally do not care, and Roaring Moon wins. So, nice. Do I hard switch to Roaring Moon here, just to get extra fake out? Yeah, I think I do, because like I'm not threatened, especially with the Aurora Veil. And they've already terrored as well, so that's fine. I'll attempt to Magma Storm, get Chip onto Incineroar. Okay, they got the crit through Aurora Veil, so maybe there's a chance for them. I don't think there is, but I shall Terra Flying. No, I don't want to Terra Flying. That would be a terrible move. I guess just regular Acrobatics. Or do I need to Dragon Dance? Need is a strong word. It opens myself up to more crits. So I will just regular Acrobatics here. Yeah, I'll just double the Ogerpon. I know they're going to Spiky Shield, but... yeah, so I guess Dragon Dance was obviously the correct play there. But, oh well, doesn't really matter. Unless they crit me again. Actually, it wouldn't matter if they crit me again. That's not enough. So they need to double Spiky Shield here to have a chance. But then I just fake them out and also Magma Storm them. Like, my Heatran still probably wins. But obviously, Dragon Dance was clearly better there. It did cover the Spiky Shield play. But they did just attack, so I should win. Oh, no more Zoom Lens. Oh, so it's not over yet. I mean, the Iron Hand still probably just wins. So there's nothing wrong with the double protect here. Especially because I waste their Spiky Shield. Because I was just getting an extra Magma Storm chip, but that's fine as well. Then... yeah, I'll just attack here and also Earth Power here. Not to KO, and then game is over. Don't think that endgame was perfect. Like, obviously, just Dragon Dance immediately wins. So, probably should have gone for that. Like, my Roaring Moon was bulky enough to live whatever they were going for. But, ended up not particularly mattering. Which I am quite happy with, yeah. Like, I'm properly climbing here. 33 to 5 is not too bad. Like, GXE of 82, that's good. Anything above 80 is significantly good. My record is 85 when I topped the ladder back in, I think it was 2000 and... no, it was Series 3, 4, or 5 of Generation 8. I can't remember which one. It was when I had my Clefable Milotic Gravity Hypnosis thing. And apparently no one had an answer to that. But yeah, that's decent. Like, I'm already feeling like this practice... the serious prep is helping already, because I'm figuring out what I want. I'm actually reasonably confident it might be those 6. I'm going to test those 6 at a local that's coming up in a couple of days' time. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this, which is really nice.